You're watching CryptoBanter.com. I'm Crypto Manon, and I come to you every time something exciting happens in the markets. And today, joining me is my crypto sniper. You've all met him, Sheldon the Sniper. And he said to me, guys, we need to get on, and we need to get onto a stream now because Visa has just released some amazing news that they're working with Crypto.com and that they're allowing settlement in USDC on a Visa card. And as that happened, this is what happened to the market. So the market is absolutely responding to it. We need to understand exactly what this means for Bitcoin, what this means for the market, and what this means for the coins that we're watching with our crypto sniper right here. So welcome back. If you've been here before, if this is your first time, well, then smash the subscribe button and smash the bell button, because when you do that, you get entered automatically into our Banter Bags competition. And if you want more details about the Banter Bag competition, this is the one competition where you can win the biggest prize in crypto history. Yes, you can win up to $2 million. How it works is we've taken $10,000 and we have invested it in pre-market gems. And when this channel gets to 250,000 subscribers, we are going to give that away to to 3 lucky subscribers. All you have to do, like, subscribe, hit the bell button, share, and comment. Do that, that's your entry. There's nowhere else in the world where it's so easy to win. But anyway, let's stop talking about that and let's get down to real business, because there's a lot of trading to be done in the market. Let me bring my friend Sheldon, my sniper, back onto the screen. Sheldon, how are you, my friend?
Good on you, buddy.
Amazing. Sheldon, what a weekend. I mean, your calls over the weekend, Terra Virtua, wow.
Awesome. The market's finally reacting the way we need it to, huh?
Yeah. Sheldon,
awesome.
Sheldon, which of the calls that you made last week are you the most excited about today?
Well, to be honest, was the two, I think it was on Thursday, the win and lit. Guys, those entries, we literally hit the bottom, and we are sitting really good there for something that can turn into us holding us for the next 2 months and make a ridiculous gain. So I'm excited. I'm actually excited about all of them. To be honest, we didn't just give any coins that don't have fundamental backings. They all have good fundamentals. We just got some really good entries. So I'm actually happy with a lot of them, to be honest.
All right, well, let's get into it. So let's look at Bitcoin first, because I think that's the important chart of the day. So let's talk about what Bitcoin's doing. I see there's been a little breakout there, which is exactly what you're looking for.
Exactly. So guys, look at this. Last week, look at those entries. Remember, we said 50K was 50,000 was the support. We ended up bottoming out at 50,490, more or less that region, and we got the perfect reaction. Remember that once we got the entry and we got the sort of zone that we want, we just want to see that we are reversing trend, and the main goal was to get a higher high. And as I can see right now, what do we get? We finally got the higher high during today, and we are breaking the 8-hour and the daily trend to the upward side. So I literally think that we caught Bitcoin at the bottom. And my opinion, 70, 80,000 in the next month or so, maybe 2 months. We'll see as we go. I'm yet to always update, but that's my next target for Bitcoin. So this is super important. It's really, yeah.
Sheldon, it's not only your target. You know that if you look at the April futures, right now, the biggest futures bet, the biggest candle on the futures right now is on $80,000. So it's awesome. Not only it's the futures traders as well that are saying,
well, that's good. Okay, well, both of them are lining up, so that's awesome. That's awesome.
All right, so Bitcoin, you've had the breakout now. You're looking for a retest. You're looking for a retest of the all-time high, which is at 62,000 more or less.
Yeah, well, that's obviously the extremely bullish sign for us. So for what I see now is we can have a small little retracement, short-term retracement, more or less now at the 58,500 sort of region, a small one, just to basically come back and test the support that we had at this zone. So possibly Bitcoin 58, 59,000 in that region. We've hit the 58 already, and then maybe back down to the 56, and then obviously the next continuation upwards to the next sort of zone. If we can smash the next ones at 60,000, that will be even better. That means the retracement after that will be less than that. But anywhere where we bought in these ranges, this is safe, guys. We have brilliant ranges where we bought, and for now we're looking really good. So I think Bitcoin's going to rally, and I think it's going to go test that all-time high. Anywhere where we bought.
Sorry, there was an echo. That's because I'm checking the YouTube, and I see that there's 1,400 people or 1,500 people watching, but only 562 likes. So Sheldon, this is what it looks like when people don't enjoy your content, apparently, because only 500 of them liked it. So yeah, let's go
Well,
on.
well, to add to that, guys, I plan on making us a lot of money, and I'm glad to be there to also support you when the markets go wrong. So hit those likes there. We're all working together, and we're just creating a strong community.
Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Let's move on. Let's move on to the more exciting of the calls.
Just quickly, 2 secs. Just the dominance, guys. So now I've officially gotten my support after so many bounces at the bottom. So yes, Bitcoin's rallying, and we obviously needed a bit of backing from the altcoins to get Bitcoin up to, which is what expected. The only thing that I'm keeping our eye out here for is the 8-hour trend that we've been trading downwards. If we break that, we know that dominance is going to be on Bitcoin side. So it still may not be the major alts just yet, but the smaller alts are definitely, and the NFTs, they're definitely going to rally with Bitcoin strong. It's just might not be the major alts just yet. So it's just important, just keep that trend in mind and know that when we drop the 60.50 mark for the bottom side is when we're really going to have the extreme push from the alts. So it's nice to just structure this. Update your charts with me, guys, so you can sort of see what we're looking at as we progress. But that's it. We can jump into the alts now quickly. Do a quick update on all the calls that we have done. And then obviously I got 2 new calls for you guys as well today.
Okay, let's go. So which of the calls, which updates are we doing first?
All of them quite quickly. The main thing that I'm giving you guys on this is just the stop loss, just the sort of updates where our stop loss should more or less be sitting, and just the progress on where we're sitting, because I'm giving 2 of the alts another day or 2. If I'm not happy with where they're progressing, we're going to take some profits and we're freeing up some money for the next trades to come. Remember, we're getting these on spot on, but sometimes some of them are going to lag a little bit, and then we take our profits and we move on to the next one. So the main thing is we're not losing money. We're making money, and we're just moving to wherever we're going to get more money, basically. So I'm going to go through them quickly. So Aeon, good call last week. It's looking good. The exciting part, guys, look how close we are to that resistance 8-hour break. So Aeon has really had a strong push upwards to the upward side. Anyway, if you guys got in the buy zones, I'll just take it from the middle here. We're at least a 13-15% up there so far, but we are right there to the break of that. And end of the day, the 32.3 mark is the all-time high. That's when we're going to see a real acceleration in the markets. The reason why last week we had Pundi that broke the all-time high, and we had Rev. Rev is doing very well. We'll jump into that now. But the reason why they didn't get that full excitement just yet is because Bitcoin was unhealthy. Now what? Bitcoin is healthy. So now we can really expect some strong movement. So with Aeon, the main thing that I wanted to give you guys is the 26. So let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see it quick. Is the 26.9 mark is the main support that I call for Aeon. So anywhere putting a stop loss just under the 0.269 mark. So remember, guys, if you can't see everything and you're batting to see, just have your notepad, your notepad, and any of these that I'm calling for you guys, just put them in so that you are always aware. So the 0.269 is the support for Aeon. Make sure your stop loss is just under that zone, because if we fall back in that support, we then come into lower targets and we can get much cheaper deals. But for now, we hold strong and we are very excited. We just want the higher high and the break of resistance. So Aeon is looking really good, guys. Great entry so far. Now, I'm glad we finally got a push up. It was worrying me a bit this morning, but Pundi has finally bounced perfect. It actually just came straight back into our buy zone, beautifully at that zone. Now, what I want to update you guys with this, let me just put it in so you can see it. There we go. Okay, so now I can make it bigger. So it's a bit difficult to pronounce all of these numbers at specific times. So let's make that nice and big for everyone. There we go. So it's basically the 0.00683 is my support level for Pundi, and that's where it's basically just under our. Actually, you should have got. It's basically your entry on the entry zones that we got in the buy zone. So we just dropped very quickly into that zone, and look at this engulfing candle, guys. We just engulfed all of that now, and this is well on its way to push. What's nice is we broke all-time high last week, so our higher high was in progress, so we're always happy about that. And obviously, once we get past this new high that we made last week, we're really going to see that strong acceleration. I'm still seeing it get to the 1 cent to the 1.1 cent mark as a short-term target for now. With these ones, we're going to take the short-term profits, guys. But at the end of the day, what do we do with profits? When I make my profits, they go into my longer-term holds, my Chainlinks, my Cardanos, all of these coins. Just learn what to do with these profits. All that I'm here to do is let's make some money. After that, don't just compound your spot and your trade money. Learn to use those profits and split them into the longer term ones, the great fundamentals. This is for us to make some money off the money that we got then we split and we diversify and we continue again. So this one is looking really good, guys. And obviously this resistance, when we break that 8-hour resistance, is when the volume and everything's going to come in strong. And that's when we're really going to push to that sell zone. Apologize. Cool.
Okay, so we've got Pundi and we've got Aeon and we're holding on tight. Let's look at Frontier.
Cool. Frontier, guys. So remember last week what I gave you guys? Let's just pull a quick zoom out there. There we go. Okay. So Frontier, what I've given you guys for now is a short-term target, which I think it will still take another week or so to get there. It's about 100% away from where we entered our buy zone. And you can see we hovered beautifully in the buy zone, beautiful. And we got that strong breakout, which then shot out beautifully. Now, the main key resistance is the 3.19 is where I really see us accelerating strongly upwards. It's sort of still running in the sideways channel, which is good, but we broke the main resistance. So the only thing that I want to give you guys a main update on this is the support is at 2.42, guys. Make sure your stop loss is just sitting close to that sort of range. Very minimal risk to the trade, which is good. And I'm still looking at basically 4.55 to 5.47 as our sell zone area, which is still, if we have a quick look from where we are right now, still a solid 50 to 85% away, guys. So that one is looking good and we're looking really, really nice. So we bounced perfectly on Frontier. Now the next one, Rev. Let's jump into Rev. So Rev's looking good, guys. We're in all-time high territory. This coin is just rallying, and this is the one that I'm holding for the longer-term view. I have set a sort of sell zone for now. If we keep pushing the momentum that we are, I will then go to the higher time frame sell zones, but the main one that I'm setting for now is the 0.78 to the 0.89. It's still about at least a 70 to 80% away from where we are now. But guys, we got perfect buys in that zone. So we are looking really good to hold Rev for the extra 70, 80%. It should come now in the next week or two. We should get a very strong, now that Bitcoin's healthy, these coins are really going to perform. The market was just at ease. So the main support that I want to update you guys with is the 0.473 level, guys. This is a important level for us to hold. It's in our trend. You can see the momentum we'll be making up. We don't want to come back into the support trend lines. We don't want to break this. It's showing us that the coin is losing momentum. So to trail, that's what I love about these support trends, is I can trail my stop loss as long as we keep momentum. And as soon as we start losing momentum, I will know it's time to get out. We can get some of the coins at a lower price. Let's take some profit. So for now, let's hold strong. The 0.473 is the area for us to be putting stop loss, or just under that zone, because that's our main support. And our take profits 0.78 to 0.89 is our take profits for now on Rev, and we'll see as we progress. There's still some growth. Yes.
Do you know what Rev actually does?
Sort of. I do very much. You must know I run with a good team, but they're big in the NFTs and they're running off the Formula One.
Okay, so
definitely. Yeah.
For those guys who don't know what Rev is all about, let's mix some fundamentals and some technicals here. So the token looks amazing. This token is all about a Formula One game, a real licensed Formula One game, where what you can do is you can use the Rev tokens to buy the track, to buy certain parts of the car, and to build these race cars and to actually race these race cars on broadcast Formula One type games. And so the token has an amazing use case because, for example, if you want to build a car and you want to add a turbocharger, well, you need tokens for that. And you have to build the ultimate car and then you can race it. Once you've built the car, you can either race it or you can loan it or stake it so that other people can race it and they can pay you royalties. So this is like the epitome of like an NFT game. It's a high adoption. Everyone loves Formula One. It's an NFT game where every part of the car is an NFT and the tracks are NFTs, and you get royalties every time somebody uses your car. Every time you win, you get more points, etc. So quite an interesting NFT play. And I think what we'll do in the next couple of days is we'll actually review it on the main show. We'll do a full fundamental review of the Rev token.
Awesome. And I saw there was one of them was sold for $250,000 or something as well already. I think it was in last week.
The Monaco track.
250,000, sure. It's big, eh?
But don't forget that the owner of the track gets royalties every time somebody races on the track. And so, and it's paid via token. So I think it's an amazing concept, an amazing game. I think that's what NFTs are meant to be used for. So this is really a case of the fundamentals and the technicals both aligning.
And that's what more can we ask for? The only little thing I wanted to add to that is fundamentals is amazing. We make so much money off fundamentals, and combining it with TA, the only difference is, last bull run 2017, everyone ran off fundamentals because there wasn't a lot of TA, there wasn't a lot of coins on charts. And the only problem that came from that was people didn't know where to sell. So they rode the whole bull run to the top, and then it came all the way back down. That's the only problem with fundamentals. Fundamentals get you in money, but there's a problem on selling. When do we take this money? And that's when THS helps you. It shows you when momentum is dropping. So using the both is the best way to be trading this market.
Cool. I see. I got Gordy Boy. Gordy Boy, you have won yourself a Fred NFT. So if you are a subscriber to the channel and if you've liked this video, you have won yourself a Fred NFT. Get hold of us on Telegram and we will give you your limited edition Fred NFT. All right, Sheldon, let's carry on. My sniper, what are we sniping next?
Awesome. Quickly on this one, guys, look at this entry. Look at that entry. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, guys, just to excite you, we got the next resistance to break out shortly. And this, I think we are sitting right at the bottom of this next strong leg that's going to make us a good couple 100%. For now, I've put a basic, just put that in for you guys so you can mark it, and I'll make the screen bigger. You can see the bottom and the top zone. There we go. So let me make this bigger for everyone so you can see it. Of the zones for the take profits and of the support as well. Sorry, guys. Some of them are such small little decimals. It's very difficult to pronounce, just so you can see all of it. Okay, so the main support that I want to put in play for everyone is the 0.000338. I'm glad if you do not, just take a photo of this on the screen so you do have it, and obviously the take profit points as well. But to excite you guys, we are looking so good on Wink at the moment. We literally caught that right at the bottom, and we are still looking from currently where we're sitting now, a nice another 50 to at least 80% for our short-term target to that zone. This may obviously be a lot bigger as we progress. I first need us to break out of this, get the higher highs, and then we can start looking at the higher targets. So Wink is looking good. Make sure you have taken a picture of the support so you know where stop loss goes, and just know that we are well on our way to the next sort of take profit zones. So one is looking really, really good. Jumping through to the lit, guys, this is looking really good. Same thing. We got the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful entry. So what I have put for now is because I kind of feel that lit needs a little bit more accumulating in the bigger sort of picture. So what I've set for lit now, guys, we got it right at the bottom. We're currently sitting, I think, about 27% in 3 days or 4 days. So that's looking really good. And I basically see us going another at least 15 to 20%. And then I'm taking a bit of profits because I still feel that we need to come back down to the sort of zone. So I feel there's a nice farming technique as well. Remember, guys, if you sell at the top and you then buy back another 10, 20, 30% lower, you've made money. As much as you don't think, you've made more coins. So if we can make dollars going upwards and make coins going downwards, you are making money both ways, because if you've made the coins, the next time we go up, you're going to see that 30% in your dollar value going upwards. So we're going to look at taking some profits between $11 and $11.5, and then we'll be getting it back in. I will let the candles print and I'll get us new zones after that. So it's looking really good. And where I want us to at least just put a stop loss in play is outside of the support, which is basically the 7.52 level is a good support zone that we must not come across. So put your stop losses in. That's just in case Bitcoin at any point comes down hard. So this is a great one where I'm going to teach you guys how we ride it up, we make some coins, and we ride it up again. So it's very exciting. So we're looking really good on lit.
We're looking for about 1101 to 1156 to start taking our first batch of profits.
Exactly.
And what percentage of your total holding would you sell there?
To be honest, I'd probably sell between 50 to 70% in that zone. You know what the difference is here? You know what the difference is, and what the exciting part of this is if we go there and we take 50 to 60%, this is a resistance. I always know that we come and test resistance, test support again. So you can take 100% in the zone. And guess what? If we do break out, we're going to come back and test, and then we buy 100% back in. At least we know we're buying on a confirmation. We're not just buying. We know it's safe to get back in again, and then we're safe to go for the next run. So for now, I'll take profits there. And we'll always get back in once we got confirmation. So let's looking really good.
All righty, what's next, boss?
Okay, quick one on VTHO. We're about to see something beautiful from VTHO. We're about to break that 8-hour trend, which is really, really exciting. So VTHO, We should all be in some decent profits over there. Either if we got the higher bar zone last week or the lower one, we should really be in good profits. But now we're about to break the main resistance in play over here, which is really good. So I see this coin going all the way to the 3 cents to possibly the 4 cents as the next. There we go. You can see it's literally waking up as we talk, which is exciting. So guys, if you did not get anything on VTHO just yet, there is a new stop loss that's coming shortly. I just want us to break out of this. But this is your chance to get in on the break of this 8-hour trend resistance right now. If you haven't got in yet, this coin's going to go.
Trying to break. I mean, you're actually literally watching it trying to break as we talk.
As we go, volume's coming in. So like I said, now that Bitcoin's hit that higher high, you're going to see a lot more confidence in these coins now. So that's why it was just a bit slow last week. That's it, because Bitcoin wasn't where it needed to be. But now it's exciting time. Look at there. There we're breaking, guys. So get in. It's broken. Let's do this. So this coin, when it goes, look at the acceleration there, guys, what this coin can do. I've seen this coin do 100, 200% in a day. 2 days before. So this is really, really looking good. So VTHO, we're on our way. The main thing that I want us to just put for now, for the guys that did get the entries, and even if you're entering now, we are going to update that stop loss as we go. But for now, the 0 points, just make it a bit bigger there. It's the 0.0163. That is main support for now. Keep your stop loss there. Give it a bit of room to do what it's got to do. And we're going to update shortly. The stop loss will be coming up very close to our entries. It'll be a free trade for us. But this is exciting. Now we get in the hard time frame breaks, and this is really going to accelerate in the next sort of view. So VTHO.
Sheldon, is that confirmation for you of the breakout?
That there, beautifully. Yeah, because we've got higher high. So on smaller points of views, 4 hour and 1 hour, we've gotten higher highs. So that's good. So I'm actually expecting us, if we break the 0.199 now, it's going, guys, and this thing's going to go very quickly to the 2.1, 2.4. It's going to move. So this, in my eyes, is what we've been waiting for this. This is looking really, really good. So VTHO, go, guys, go.
Fred, are you watching this? I mean, this is like live breaking news. Like, this is, here we are. Sheldon said it's about to do something amazing, and then like five seconds later, it breaks out. Guys, you cannot get this on any other channel. It's simple. If you haven't given Sheldon love, smash that like and subscribe to our Flippin' channel, because YouTube is banning our content. Our big show with Charles on Friday, shadow banned. Was our biggest show, and YouTube decided to shadow ban it. All right, Sheldon, we have time for one more, my friend. Who is it going to be? Which one of the kids are we going to choose? Let's do TVK, because that's the one that I have the most tokens of.
Okay, so can I do the quick update on TVK, and then obviously give the 2 new trades very quickly?
Yes,
is that cool? Okay, cool. TVK, we finally got the breakout, guys, and we finally got the push that we wanted from TVK. So it took a little bit longer. We had the first bar zone, and we obviously had the original one. So this is looking good, guys. So I see this rallying all the way to all-time high first now during this week. So I really feel, remember, we caught this thing so early. So the main thing that I just want to put in for TVK is just this over here, the stop loss. So where I want to be keeping the stop loss for now is the 0.69. 0.69 is my main support for now. When we get the higher high and we break strongest to the upward side, we will then update on a new one. But 0.69 is the stop loss for now. And the take profits, we still have strong take profits. 0.181. No, not zero. Sorry, 1.81. Sorry, 1.81. Yeah.
For those of you who are not reading this correctly, Sheldon says, if your next time that you take profits on this coin is in 100% time, in 106%.
250%. Exactly that.
All right, so that's TV. Happy to hear that I'm finally got the breakout.
Uni, be nice and tight, guys. Uni quickly, 25.86 is stop loss for Uni for now. We mustn't come back in and take profits. I'm still looking 43, 47 for Uni. So Uni needs a little bit of time, but that one is looking really good for the strong breakouts. Coty, for all the guys that are still loving Coty and is doing really well, we got our all-time high at 59 cents, or it's basically the 60 cents mark. So that's going to be when the really bullishness comes in. But I still see it's possible we can come down for the guys that didn't get the entries last week. So anywhere between 40 cents and 44 cents, call it 45 cents, is a good buy still for Coty. And at 39 cents is support. So I'd have a stop loss in the 38 cent region for Coty for the progress upwards. Now, the 2 quickly that I'm going to launch for you guys, and we don't want to miss out, is obviously being some good news on Wi-Fi. They've added another, I think, $800 million into their staking pool. So it's now sitting, I think, at at $1.7 billion sitting in the staking. So it's one of the biggest. So Wi-Fi is really coming to life. We've had such a long sort of accumulation of Wi-Fi, and I see the breakout coming huge. So for the guys that are looking for some new trades, anywhere now between the 31,800 mark to the 34,200 mark, because we are about to break. We just saw what VTH does. What happens when we break these resistances? They fly. So don't miss out. We are about to break a very key one for Wi-Fi, and I'm seeing Wi-Fi rally all the way up. Just reduce there. Rallying all the way up to 68,000 to 78,000 a coin, guys. Remember, it's only got, I think, 32 or 36,000 in circulation. So that is going to be a very high valued coin. And this one's looking really good. So main thing is basically between 32,000 and 34,200 is my buy zones before we get the break of this. We get the break, it's really when it's gonna be difficult to get back into this coin, guys. It's gonna rally and it's gonna shoot strong. And for now, it's the 30,000 mark, which is my support for now. So I'm gonna give it some room to do what it's got to do, and we will move that stop loss to minimize risk very shortly. So the 30,000 support, and between the 32,000, the 34,200 as the buy for Wi-Fi. And the last one that I got here for you guys, which is really good, don't miss out, EGLD, Elrond. Look at this 8-hour break, guys, and test. Beautiful break, beautiful test, and now we're ready to go. I love it when we got the retest because it gives me a good area. We shouldn't be getting lower lows. So it helps me put a nice little tight stop loss in that play, and we'll update. So with Elrond, anywhere between 135 and 147. So we are still in buy zone right now. It's buy time for Elrond because obviously fundamentally we know this coin is huge, but chart-wise it's looking beautiful as well. It's doing exactly what we need. We got the higher high, we got the test of support, and now we're ready to go. So I literally see Elrond getting to the 296 to the 345 region for the next leg that we are going to get in the zone. And we'll obviously update as we go. And a nice stop loss at 131 is a good support for us to be putting stop losses just under. So Elrond, get in, guys. This is the next one that I see really rallying upwards.
And the fundamentals on Elrond actually match up. But we're actually going to be talking about that later today on the show. Sheldon, thank you so much, my friend. You are the sniper. You've called them all right. I know we are eventually going to take a loss, and you're going to tell us when to take the loss and when to cut. That's the most important.
I'll be here. And that's why it's also important, guys, to get onto the Twitter channel as well, because if anything turns, that's my place to update quickly. So for anyone that hasn't followed, please do that. Will definitely help you.
It is on my Twitter. I've put a link there, but if you don't know what it is, it's at Sheldon_sniper. Sheldon, I'll see you again later today. Maybe we'll do some charts in the main show.
Awesome. Let's do it. Cheers, guys. Have a great.
Alrighty. And if you are going to join us later today, we've got a massive show today. Not only are we going to cover the Visa news with Crypto.com, because remember, this Visa news actually changes everything. It's massive. I don't think the market has realized how big this news is. But have you ever wondered what you would do if you got a second chance to go back in time and buy Bitcoin and Ethereum? So if I said to you, let's go back in time, what would you buy? Well, today we're going to show you how you actually may have that second chance. You may have a second chance to buy into these big market gems. And that's what we're going to be doing later today on the show. So I'm Crypto Man Run. I'll see you later today, 10 a.m. EST. That's my normal time slot. See you then.
Crypto Banter is a social podcast for entertainment purposes only. All opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, and callers should not be construed as financial advice. Views expressed by guests and hosts do not reflect the views of the station. Listeners